up here.
There it is.
See?
But the picture doesn't look great.
No, that's good enough. Alright guys, good evening. It's 8:53 p.m. Thursday, August 29th, and now the Litecoin news. Let's just say I seen some disturbing behavior where people were complaining about their losses by one of these YouTubers, and they should realize there's something wrong when there's more than one person coming at them. And what these people are being told, it's your fault. You don't know how to trade. I got news for you guys out there. It's not just them, okay? When I can come in and prove that the LTC market is heavily manipulated by the market maker on Litecoin, yes, there is something going on, and those people are being cheated out of their money, okay? Now it comes down to simple math. I don't care how good you look reading RSIs with your stupid hat on your head, okay? Because I worked at Cowan, it was a clearinghouse, and I worked on the trading floor. I worked at Kidder Peabody just after it changed from Clark Dodge, but I don't think that's going to bear any relevancy anyway. Okay? Now I'm going to do this one more time to show you why these people are pissed, because they have a valid reason to be pissed. Okay? And I discovered the reason why they're pissed, and I can show you with simple math and a legal document presented from Coinbase to the New York Department of Financial Services after I found the two trades that were manipulating the price of Litecoin on Coinbase. Okay, here we go. I hope you can follow math. So we're going to begin with this letter right here. We're going to start from there. Okay. Now, in 2017, around September, my friend who works at JP Morgan's, Freddie Angulo, spotted two trades. They were the same market size, set up on a buy and sell side. The trades, though the market size changes, they're always up there. You see the 1794? And down here is embedded another 1700. Okay, these trades. All right. Now, to prove those trades are in a figment of our imagination, we filed a complaint to the New York Department of Financial Services, right? I'll go slow. Some of you could do candlesticks and spaghetti, but obviously some of you can't read. I'm not insulting my followers. Again, this is directed toward the people that are sitting there making fun of people who lost money invested on crypto, calling them angry. And you're not helping them. When in fact, this flies in the face of everybody here that these guys are manipulating. Now, Coinbase wiped out a year's worth of cases that I put up against them, saying your books are manipulated for a whole year. So I went and filed a complaint with the New York Department of Financial Services, which holds a BIT license. They hold your BIT license in New York. You don't answer the inquiry, they yank your BIT license. You're no longer allowed to trade in New York anymore. Last week, Monday, was my first visit to the New York Department of Financial Services. They called in the office. This week coming up will be my second visit. So it's beyond being a figment of my imagination. Right now, Coinbase is going to be charged with money laundering amongst the many major trials they'll be facing in the next couple of months. Now over here it tells you bids and orders are posted on Coinbase Pro in the same order books by the same customer. So that confirms those two trades that was spotted, that I investigated, are held by the same customer. Okay, those are two trades. They put out, and they've been manipulating the Litecoin price every single day. And I've seen him do it, and I know how he does it. I have the math equations, and I can prove it to you, but that'll be coming after this. Mr. Russo specifically mentioned this activity occurring on the LTC USD order book, but yet I never told him. But they know everything I happened to say, and started that he believed this activity was consistent with market manipulation. Coinbase invested his allegation, and the particular activity observed is consistent with market maker liquidity position. You know what that told me? That told me who was the trader that owned these trades was the actual market maker. All right? And the customer bids and offers a like amount, typically a large amount. Yeah, it's the largest. I give them that. It's the largest two orders on the buy and sell side. An equidistance price away, typically 40 to 44 cents from the midpoint of the last sale on the particular book. When price movements on the book are observed, the customer resets the bid and offer price to remain the same distance from the last sale. The quotes displayed remain pegged to the last sale for weeks at a time. After further investigation, the customer posting the orders in question is indeed a noted market maker, providing liquidity and depth across the market. Now, what he's stating over here, this 40 to 44 cents, it's the market maker's job to keep the market very liquid and to bring these to the buy and the sell as close as possible to bring it to the mid-market price in order to provide the most liquidity and the most balanced price. That's the job of the market maker. Okay, there's articles out there, you can check it if you don't believe it. Now, let's do the simple math. We know where the market makers trades. Let's see if they're the 40 to 4 cents or equidistance. Now, if you check all my other videos, in 3 years, it's been equidistance 3 times. Okay? And they're never the typical 40 to 44 cents. Now, it's very easy to do this. It's a simple math formula. If you can't do this, well, I would go see a doctor. Now, this is not directed toward my followers. This is directed to the people who keep telling people they're laughing at them and making fun of them. Meanwhile, they don't have all the facts. Okay, we're going to do simple basic math formulas that are going to show how far the market maker trades are from the mid-market price. Okay, we got it here. 63.34. 63.34 minus 62.76. That's 58 cents. That's not 40 to 44 cents. Okay, there's one. That's the statement they issued. What their market maker is supposed to be doing. We know he's not doing that now. 62.76 minus. It's embedded in here. 62.15. This is the first time I've seen them close to equidistance, but they're not equidistant. Okay, if we would have done this, we're not done yet. Okay, now how do you figure out he's manipulating to a different mid-market price? That's easy. His trades will force the mid-market price in between them. So how do you do that? 63.34 plus 62.15, and you just simply divide it by 2. It'll start heading up to 62.74. We're only 10 cents, or 10.5 cents off, 11.5 cents. That's not even 1%. Because he's got play between those two trades. But if we leave this up there, eventually it'll gravitate to there. But you see, he moved this trade on the bottom. It's 61.93 now. Yeah, he moved the trade. So now that's going to change that mid-market calculation. So let's go back. $63.34. He left to $63.34, and he moved up the buy wall, and you could see the prices increasing. This is very easy. This is nothing new. These got a name. They're called kettling walls. You see how he switched the top wall value now? How far away it is from the market price? Now let's do the bottom wall. It's a crying shame if you can't figure this out. 61.93. You see what's happening here? If his trades are not equidistant, where now you see the bottom wall is closer than the buy wall is closer than the sell wall, which means the price is going up. Now let's recalculate the mid-market price again. It'll go up to 62.63 unless he moves the walls. But the market maker is absolutely manipulating it because his walls are not equidistant, and neither are they being maintained as close as possible to the mid-market price, which is typically 40 to 44 cents. I did not state that. Coinbase stated that on their letter to the New York Department of Financial Services. So if we're going to the actual market they claim this adheres to, and we're checking it, and none of the figures match. None of these are 40 to 44 cents away, and they're not, and none of them are equidistance away. None of them. Which means this is a fabrication. They're lying. Why are they lying? Because they full well know that the market maker is manipulating the mid-market price. If you can follow that chain of logic, simple math is telling you that. You see, the prices are not equidistant. And don't try to give me that nonsense. Well, the price is moving. We're talking the price moves 2 or 3 cents. Is that really going to make a difference between something that's spread 10 cents away? And a matter of fact, if you stay here, these are rather mild 10 cents. This will be 80 cents, and this one will be $1.20 sometimes. He usually keeps the spread at $2. And you can go back and see that in all my further calculations. If you followed my videos, if you take the time to learn something. So what we have here is they were confronted with what their market maker was doing. They were caught. After a year, the New York Department of Financial Services forced them to run an investigation. Right? Now, after this investigation was done November 18th, guess what happened? I get a phone call. Please come down to the office. This was last Monday. Please come talk to us at the New York Department of Financial Services at 1 State Street in Manhattan. I spoke to them about an hour. I spoke to Andrew Lucas and Mrs. Not. She has a weird last name, Nafti, but I spoke mainly to him. He's the crypto expert. He goes, "You seem to understand what's going on. I clearly see what you're stating. Can you please come back next week?" He went on vacation. He should be back after Labor Day, and they're gonna call me again. Not only are they convinced about this, I also went to another expert that used to work for FINRA, and I went over to him Thursday last week. Here's his card. Okay. Again, I showed him the same stuff that I showed you. And his law firm, which usually defends market makers from market manipulating accusations, but this is so bad that they're willing to go back for the other team, actually go on behalf of the client. Okay? Sorry if the cards wrinkle my 9-year-old started making origami with it. Okay? So this gentleman is now in the process of speaking to his partners because he does civil lawsuits, and they're looking to take this case on. These guys don't fool around. People shake when they see him come to trial. Okay, these are the big dogs here. These aren't the small, scruffy guy driving a gremlin. Okay. Also, I spoke to the CFTC, and their lawyers, they didn't understand what I was showing them, so I actually trained the head lawyer and 4 of her subordinates out of Chicago. Now they understand what I'm talking about. They were very easy to train, obvious, smart Harvard and Yale graduates. They picked up on this right away, and they totally understood it. Same thing with this guy, because he worked for FinCEN. So when I showed him this, he knew exactly what I was talking about. So now you got people coming at you and telling you that they lost money and they're upset. Okay? And I'll tell you the reason they got upset. Because you guys were in there telling everybody, oh, it's a cup and handle, it's going to go up, it's going to go up, oh, it's 143 by this, 271. What results have they had in the last couple of months? And why are you guys wrong? I can tell you why you guys are wrong. No matter how much spaghetti and candlesticks, how you play putting lines on this, you guys can't tell what the market maker is going to do. I can. Simple formulas. Where's he going with the price? Bottom wall, top wall. Top wall dictates that he's getting closer to the mid-market price. The top wall, you see this one? This is the sell side. This is the buy side. The buy side is closer. This up we go. He's forcing the market up. And here you can see the price is going up right now, right before your very eyes. So let's recalculate the mid-market price. He might have changed it. And when I wake up in the morning, all I do, if I want to go on Coinbase and see which way the market is going, you see this? How he doubled up the market maker, doubled up his trades, and added more to it. He wants to force the price down. It's going to go down lower. You see his other trade? He actually dropped the amount he's putting in the trade. So where do you think this is going to go? He's going to force the price down. And that's what he's going to do. $60 incoming. And I've been telling these guys for 3 days that the price was going down. We're going below $70. You guys are saying, hey, it's going up to the moon. Oh, it's getting there. Sooner or later, it's going to get there. And every day, these people are going in, listening to you, and buying and buying. And then what happens? The market maker collapses the price. So you earn their animosity. If you go in here and you know how to do math and you do it relatively quick, you can figure out what the market maker is doing. I do it every day. So that's why people are getting pissed off at you guys that are doing this technical analysis, because you keep saying it's going to go eventually up. It's going to go eventually up. The market maker don't give a shit about your technical analysis. And the longer you guys sit here and push that this coin is going to go up, or when it's going to go up and how it's going to go up, but it's going up, and the market maker is just using you guys to get more people to come in. You know, it's a typical Venus flytrap. You guys know what that is? A Venus flytrap? It's where it's a sweet deal. Come in, you get in and you get eaten alive. That's what this is. If you want this to end, the only way that I can figure out how to end this is to get the fiat-based market makers out of the market. No more fiat to all trading pairs. Okay. The only thing you can buy for USD should be BTC, and then use BTC to buy other alts. That's it, and vice versa. Alts get converted to BTC. If the market makers want to manipulate the market, force them to buy BTC and drive the market up. That's the only way I can figure it at the moment. You got to end fiat to all coins trading all together. Get it off, remove it. You want to buy an altcoin, you got to buy BTC. You want to manipulate the market, you got to buy BTC. At least one of them will go up. You can't have total control of the market. I want to manipulate Litecoin. I have to buy a whole bunch of BTC. What is that gonna? What's that gonna do to BTC's price? So you balance out the market a little bit in favor of the crypto holders. That's the only solution I could possibly see. You have to get the root problem out of crypto, and that's fiat. To tell you the truth, that's like mixing oil and water. They should not be together. The alts should separate themselves from fiat trading pairs. And if you want to buy alts, you got to use BTC. And the market maker from freaking wrecking everything using USD. So I hope you guys learned something. Use the math. You could tell which direction the market maker is tending and going. He's already stacked again. He's stacked his trades. I already know who the market maker's trades are, as obviously Coinbase knows I do. They're the ones who told me those two trades were the market makers. They're in here every day, and every day he's doing what he wants in his best interest. Couldn't care about anybody else's. And that's the end of the day. He wants that $2 spread. He'll do anything to get it. Right now, people, I hate to tell you, he's going to drive this even lower. You could see right here where he's going. And there's no tail on this one. He's going lower. So don't be disrespecting people because they're angry because things aren't turning out like you said they were. And you're not taking in fact that this market is so heavily manipulated that it has the tendency to cheat people very easily. That's why people are getting angry. Show some respect. All right, over and out.